Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing33 Plays Dark Souls 3. I'm Stealwing33 and hello everybody. How's it going? Today we are going to the dilapidated... Do I have any souls? No, I don't have any souls. Do I have anything I can pop to get souls? Yes, I do. Alright. We're gonna go fight Ice Sword Man in the basement where we found Sigvard. But I'm going to take a shortcut because I don't feel like going across that bridge over and over again. So we're going to go through the sewers. I promised I would show you guys the sewers at some point. And now is the time where we're going to do it. God damn it. But between episodes here, we've gotten a couple upgrades here and there. I think our swords are at level 3 now? Question mark? I don't know. I don't remember. If they're not, then nothing's really changed. I think I bought a couple things or something like that, but oh no, I thought about it. I didn't have any money because we died against Ice Sword Man. But we're doing good. So to get to the sewers, okay, you go to the dilapidated bridge, which you saw. Come down here, kill Ratman and his family, the whole family. Just kill them all. You know, they're just rats. They don't matter. Rats aren't people. They did kick the shit out of me a little bit though, which was unfortunate. But then you come into this door over here, open it up, come down here, drop down here. Alright. Okay, over there is the Velka statue. If you become hollowed, or do, like, if you, like, kill an NPC or you become hollowed, you can come to the Velka statue and ask for absolution. And that will make you unhollow, and it will also make you, the NPC that you accidentally killed come back to life, if I'm not mistaken. I have heard that that is the case, and so that's a very important like item in the game. For us, it's going to be important because it'll be one of the things that makes us not look butt fugly during most of the game, because we are going for the darkness ending, which means we have to be hollowed for the majority of the game here. But that's okay. I'm starting to think that on the twin swords, the twin attack is like the bad attack. Ow. And that the single strike is better. Maybe some combination of the two. Maybe that's better. I don't know. We'll see. We're doing alright, though. Drinking Estus. Feeling good. Lots of Skelemans down here. If you're watching this, just try to remember that this Skeleman was the one that'll probably get you killed if you're not careful. He pops up behind you, and that one distracts you over there. For some reason, there's a dog. The dog must have fallen... While, so the NPCs on the bridge, sometimes they fall off the bridge and they end up down here. You gotta be real careful about that, because sometimes it can be the evangelist, sometimes it's those dogs, sometimes it's just you know, regular ass worker dudes. The workers not so bad. The dogs, that could have been a disaster, but luckily I realized he was there before going into attack. That you fell off. Goodbye, I guess. Hey, we got the heavy gem anyway. There's a couple items down here, but the one you got to be wary about is this item right here. That guy up there will drop down here once you pick it up. So you got to get out of the way, or he tries to crush you with his slag pot. We're just going to run away. I don't feel like fighting him. I want to save as many Estus flasks as possible for the fight against the BIIIIIIIIRD swordsman guy that's coming up. Like, I guess they're technically the Boreal Valley guys. Down here, it's Ratapalooza. Ratfest 2015. You just gotta, if your sword is upgraded at all, or if you have fire on it, the rats are weak to fire, if I'm not mistaken. You just gotta avoid getting mauled to death by like 4 or 5 of them at once. If you can take them out one at a time and take them out quickly, then this shouldn't be a problem. If you can't, you can always just lure them around the outside of the area there, and then just run up the ladder while they're far away, because you are faster than them, which is good. The Saint's Talisman is a very, very good miracle casting implement. I don't know if it's the best one in the game, but it's the one that I used for the whole game. And over here is your miracle training lady. Hi, lady. She's blind. She can't see, and she's slowly being consumed by the darkness. So what you do is you touch her, and she's like, "Oh, hi," and you come back to reality. She pops back to reality. Then you talk to her, and she says, "Yeah, I want to be your miracle trainer," and she's like, "Okay." Then you open up this shortcut, and we are right here by this Dapper man right here.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
It did.
Very quaint. Very well. I am allied to you for and only.
Cool, that's fine. You're a dick. So this guy's kind of a dick, but as long as you don't give the miracle training lady the dark miracle tomes, which there are 2 of. There's the shadow tome. There's like the dark braille tome, and there's another one. If you don't give her those tomes, that guy you can summon him for fights throughout the course of the game, which is in your interest. And you don't have to give her the dark miracle tomes if you're interested in learning them. There is a dark sorceress lady that you can rescue later in the game, who you can have take the tomes, and then you can learn the dark miracles from her. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Ethereal Man is promised. He's a challenge. Okay, he's definitely not easy. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you that he's easy. Is he the hardest dude in the game? No. There are definitely harder enemies in the game. The biggest pain in the dick with him is that he applies that frostbite effect to you, which if you don't know what it does, it can be kind of scary. It basically applies like a little bit of damage like bleed does, but then ow. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Get away from him. It's also worth mentioning that your best strategy is probably to hit him in the side rather than the front, because he can't hit you in the front, or he can't hit you very well on the side. It's very easy to dodge his attacks that can hit you there. Cool, he's dead. Woo! Hot damn. I don't know why we started dealing like significantly less damage towards the end of that fight there, but that was annoying. Then you pop this door open, and we're good to go. Whew. Ethereal Man was not fucking around at all. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, the performance. Oh, damn. So Dark Souls has a couple areas where the performance takes a damn nosedive. Normally it's when you enter a new area, it takes like a huge hit. The frame rate drops and stuff like that. My computer's pretty good, but it happens on like the PS4, on the Xbox. So even if you have like a good top tier PC, I've heard that kind of stuff happening. These birdmen are the worst, for the record. I hate them. I think they're probably my least favorite enemy type in the game, so you guys are going to see me do the coward strat a lot during this section. There's a couple areas where I'm just going to skip it because it's too hard. I've never done it on any of the characters that I've beaten the game with, and I see no reason to do so because, fuck it, it's too hard. Killing them one at a time is your best strategy, but the problem is that once they have their wings out, they become very, very challenging to fight. So, like, pulling that guy is going to be in my best interest, right? So I'm going to throw some daggers at him until he turns into a bird. Then he's going to come rushing over here at fucking lightning at, like, Mach 6. There you go. And I'm going to get hit by a scythe anyway, because apparently that scythe has a bigger hitbox than I thought it did. Go ahead and just hit him a couple times here. Roll away. Ow. See, and that's the other problem. So they have a lot of, like, the ones with the scythes have, like, really huge hitboxes on their weapon, right? So then the ones without the scythes normally have, like, crazy attack patterns. Like, they attack very quickly. Good thing to note is that despite being birdmen, they cannot fly, right? So you can knock them off the ledge if you are very clever. If you have a weapon that does a lot of, like, knockback, it can be very effective. And that's good. It's good. It's good. All right. There is a dark spirit up ahead that we are going to take down before we progress. And then I'm going to show you guys an easy way to cross this bridge without having to fight all of the enemies on the bridge, because that is a kind of a nightmare, truth be told. We're also going to get our next, our first, like, new dual-wielding, or paired weapon now, which will be nice. Looking forward to it. Ow, I missed. I don't know why I couldn't attack for a second there. It was, ow. Ow! Damn it! Alright. That lady's really tough. I also just kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Because, you know, it sucks. It sucks. But we're good. We're good. We'll get it together. We just need to be better. I really need to upgrade our swords a little bit more, I think. I think that's one of the issues. It's definitely not the principal issue, but it's one of the issues. That and the fact that I'm using the strong sweeping attacks, like the L1 rather than the R1. That is kind of an issue as well. People are posting files on Slack. I apologize. I seem a little distracted. I have a work meeting later tonight, and people on our Slack messages are going apeshit. And if the event something goes wrong, I need to be at least aware of what's going on. Which is why I keep checking my phone. Normally, I throw it on my bed, forget about it for the duration of the recording. I do have firebombs equipped. Okay, throw that at him. Come on, I need you to come over here, friend. I don't want to have to fight both of you bird dudes at once. I don't think our build is strong enough to do that. Come on. I know you do have like 6 charging attacks. 2 of them have you leaping through the air like a bastard, see? I even rolled into it for you. Let's go ahead and equip this. Drink that. Go ahead and hit him. Hit him. Sweeping attack. Good. So what I think the best strategy for this is to do R1, R1, L1 is the best combo. Because you do that like crossing X attack, which is really good. And then you can hit him again with the R1, give it to him clean, and then pummel him. The nice part about like the doubling attacks is that if you're hitting a target that like can't roll away or doesn't break out of the attack, you can keep hammering them with it until they die. We don't quite have the stamina to do that, and I don't think this weapon is fast enough to do that. But it is something that we can look into doing. Ow, ow, come on. Cool, take that. Come on. Cool. See, like, that did, like, really good damage. I found that sweeping weapons are very good in PvP because it's hard to judge where the animation ends on a lot of these kinds of weapons. Yesterday I was doing a little bit on my PlayStation character who was named the Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage uses the Demon Fists, and I did a lot of damage to some people. Do I have the dexterity to wield these? I do not. These are interesting. So I'm interested in trying to use them because, like, so they're a paired weapon, right? So you have twin daggers, and you basically are like slashing and cutting and doing all the but they're basically a faster version of the weapon that we're using, the cell swords, right? And I am interested in getting to use these because I do think that faster weapons have better hit stun. So they, like, when they hit people, you have an easier time stunning them forever and just murdering them that way. The trade-off being that they do lower damage, so they require a little bit more work to get to be good. Which is fine. We're going to come up here real quick. And, I don't remember what that item is. I feel like if I just don't interact with that guy at all, it'll be fine. I am not using both weapons in both hands. That is fine. Managed to murder that guy. Titanite shard. Pretty good. Praise the message. How do I can do that? Oh, okay, cool. On the PlayStation, that's really annoying because you have to use the touchpad, and you have to hit, like, the upper side of the touchpad in order to rate a message positively, and it's kind of just a pain in the dick. So, normally you'd have to cross this bridge, right? Which can be kind of a nightmare if you are not careful, right? So what I'm going to do is this. So we're going to first push that guy off, and the other guys will aggro, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for them to aggro, then we're going to drop down here, and then what should happen is they should fall off. Yeah, there we go. Those guys are very lightweight, I guess is the best way to put it. And they have a tendency to over-jump that. If you're wondering what that yell was, it was Birdman over there with the poison yelling to warn his buddies about me, I guess, is the best way to put it. Pregnant doggo, kind of annoying, but kill her. Husband doggo, now dead. Not a big deal. This is a Braille Divine Tome. You need that to get access to medium heal and stuff. Morn's Ring increases your miracles if you are going a miracle build. which I actually don't recommend anymore. It's a build that I used to like, I used to love, like, a lot. It was the build that I used to do all the time when I played Dark Souls. Now I think it's kind of trash, which is unfortunate, because, I think it's unfair that it's bad now, because it used to be really good. I talked about how in Demon Souls, you could stack HP regeneration and have, like, some of the boss fights were pretty easy in that one, if you did that. But, they nerfed it because in Dark Souls 2, miracles were, like, crazy good in PvP. A lot of, like, the lightning bolt spells were very cheap, and you got them very early, and you were able to... they were very fast. Now, I don't know what this item is, by the way. I've never gotten it, because I've never cleared this bridge out before, but we did surprisingly well. We did a lot of damage to these guys. I don't know what this is. It's an ember. Alright, worthless. Don't bother with this. Just leave. If you go this way, so instead of fighting those guys like I did, if you just turn left and go this way, here's a bonfire. You just light it. Even if you die here, you just respawn right here. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay, so here is the first part of our journey to the Darkness Ending. This is Henri of Astoria.
Oh, hello. I am Henri of Astoria. Unkindled like you.
Yes, hello.
This is Horace, a friend and traveling companion.
Cool.
Are you too in search of the Lord? We are well along the road beyond.
Cool. So she basically tells you about how, like, you know, she's on the same journey as you and all this other stuff, and it's pretty good. He gives you the Blue Sentinel Covenant, which lets you get summoned to help other people who are getting attacked during PvP sections. It's very rewarding because normally you win. If you get summoned, it's more likely that you'll get summoned by more than one person, which is good. Ow, ow, ow. You gotta be careful of tree men. Tree dudes are kind of a pain in the dick, but they're also very slow. I missed my plunging attack, which is why we got kind of messed up there. But that's fine. Come down this way. There are some items in this direction that are of use and import. I guess not import, but, you know, use. Use is good. Soul traveling dudes. A lot of those items, they don't give you very many souls, but you can pretty much, like, if you have them, they're put in a bank, right? So Dark Souls is a game about hedging bets. That's what I like to tell. Like, when my brother was asking me about, like, what I thought Dark Souls was, I said Dark Souls is a game about hedging bets, right? So it's about having resources and sort of planning for failure, right? It's kind of like life. You sort of plan ahead for failure, right? I think it's R1, R1, L1, R1, L1 is like the best combo for this. Because if you do that, like that the X/ attack is like, it does as much damage as like my actual regular attacks, but it also comes out a lot faster. See, like it also causes hit stun when you do it, which is good. L1, R1, who's calling me? I'll have to call them back. I'll have to call them back. I'm not breaking another video to have a conversation with somebody that I know. It's a friend of mine. She's calling me to tell me about her day and chat it up with me, which is fine. I am fine with that, but I'm not going to break the video in order to have it. So here we have, so you can get the set that I'm wearing right now, the sellsword blades and stuff. You can get it right here behind Black Knight Man here. If you're wondering why I'm walking, you can sneak up on people in this game. It's a little difficult, and you need to be wearing the right kind of armor, but you can do it. Black Knight Man, not easily staggered. It's going to make this fight a lot harder than it needs to be. We're going to have to take, our hit opportunities are going to have to turn into healing opportunities for a minute here. But you want to try to get behind him. That's like your goal in this fight is to get behind the guy. Big Black Knight Man here is slow. Which is in our favor, because you can get behind him and then backstab him. Backstab him as many times as it takes to make him dead, and you'll be good. Be good to go. Grab this item, Twin Sellsword Blades. Oh, look at that! We can have a second set of blades if we want to have one that's like lightning or one that's like sharp later in the game. That could be fun. This is the important item, though. The Farron Coal. The coals allow you to change, like, they increase the number of infusions you have access to. So right now we only have access to heavy, raw, and fire, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's like refined, raw, and fire, or something like that. Those are all fine. They're not bad, but they're They're just that. They're sort of like C tier, right? Except for fire. Fire is probably S tier, based on the fact that like a bunch of enemies in this game are weak to fire. Come over here and fight Crabman. We're going to start getting performance hits in here, because I know this area has some performance issues associated with it. Ow. If you can kill this Crabman, and you're doing a Pyromancy build, you can get a second one of the rings you start the game with as a Pyromancer, the ones that make your Pyromancies better. There's also a Pyromancy item over here that we are going to try to get. I think I'm dead. Nope, not dead. Just hurt. That's fine. Alright, the best thing to do is roll towards the small claw. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well, we died, but the strategy for the crabmen is to roll towards the small claw, right? It's the slower of the two attacking claws, and assuming you don't get hit, you normally can get behind them when you do that. Henri and our friends appear to have vanished. Vamoosed. Venitoed. Which is fine. But I don't know where they go. Like, I know that we need to do something. Doing the darkness ending requires you to do some stuff with Henri over the course of the game. But the big first things first is that we need to get Loria of Yondor to show up at Firelink Shrine, which requires us to do a couple loops, and we're going to not be fighting the Abyss Watchers first. We're probably going to go the other way first. Which is atypical for me, because I normally kill the Abyss Watchers. They're normally the first boss that I fight. But I know once you kill them, Yuria of Londor dies, regardless of whether or not you've completed the steps needed to get Yuria of Londor in. Which I know none of this makes sense. It'll make sense once you guys see, like, the fruition of what I'm talking about here. Which will be fine. I think our light attack does more than our heavy attack, truth be told. Like, that attack's, like, really cool, but, is not good. Because, like, so, like, the strat here is left. It's left, left, right. I lost all of those souls. We lost, like, 30,000 souls. Oh, no! Disaster! Disaster! Oh, stretching my back a little bit. That means we don't have to go that way anymore, though, which is nice, because I hate those cross guys. Prepare to watch me die a lot during the course of this game. I'm like I said, I'm pretty good. I'm not that good. Like, there are a couple things, like, I sometimes screw up dodge rolls that should be easy, or, like, attack combinations that should be easy. Certain enemies in the game are just easier when you have a shield. The crabs in particular are one of those enemies that are easier when you have a shield, because you can block the crab then. There are a lot of enemies in this game that you wouldn't think you would be able to block, but you totally can. For instance, those crab guys. Crab guys are super big. So you would imagine that, like, you know, an enemy that size, oh, clearly I won't be able to block that, will I? No, you can block them. Block them real easy, too. These bug guys, if you're following along at home and you're doing the exact same build, you should be two-shotting them and staggering them when you hit them with your sword. Bugaboo guys are pretty easy. The big worry about them is that they do emit poison fart gas. If you don't kill them quick enough, they like fart out like a purple haze. But otherwise, they're kind of chumps. Ah, come on. Don't get flustered. Just do the combo, do the thing. There you go. Easy. Well, there's a lot of Titanite shards to be had down here, as well as another upgrade for your Estus flask, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's an Estus shard coming up. There's also several bonfires down here, but the big ticket items down here are all the Titanite shards. This is the richest area for them at this point in the game. There's a dog somewhere. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's a dog somewhere around here, right? Ow. Tree man. Piss off, fucker. The second bonfire in this region is right over here. If you missed that, come through the archway, take a right around it, and come up onto this, like, plateau. The bonfire right here. Very useful, especially if you're going to try to do, there are, like, twin dark spirit guys a little bit to the left over here, which we are going to ember up for. I have not been embered for a while. If you're wondering why I'm being embered so much, it's because I do actually want to get invaded. I think it's interesting. I think it'll add excitement to the Let's Play here. Not that I, like, you know, need extra excitement considering I'm doing a shieldless build in the Let's Play, but, you know, whatever. There are lots of locations to go to in here. Illusory wall, huh? You lie! You lie! This guy's kind of a pain in the dick. Magic Man over here, also a pain in the dick. But for a different reason. Magic Man actually just hits kind of hard. He's our first caster-type enemy that we've really come across. Which is kind of a pain in the dick. If you were doing an intelligence build and following along at home, we just picked up the Heretic Staff, which I think is better than the default staff, if I'm not mistaken. But we are going to come over here real quick. There's lots of items in here, okay? This area is a little perilous, so if you're willing to brave it out, there are lots of rewards to be had for people who are willing to poke around a little. For instance, the Estus Shard. The problem with this is that now we have to go this way, and we have to go through two crossbearers. Well, one crossbearer in order to get out of here. But you want to be careful while fighting this guy so that you don't accidentally run him into his buddy over there. Oh, got him. Nice. I will have to call you back in just a minute. We're probably going to take one crack at the twins and then call it quits for this episode, truth be told. Which you know, saddens me, but I'm getting phone calls by people now, and I'm concerned that something is wrong. So now I have to not cut the episode short because we're getting up into like the 30-minute mark, but I got life stuff to take care of now, because people actually give a shit about my location and who I is. That's okay. Coming this way. Grab this. Fallen Knight set is a superb set. If you have the equipment load to wear it and roll well at the same time, highly recommend it. Also, crab monsters, if you're wondering why I'm not even like remotely concerned about them right now, crab monsters won't come up on land. Ow. These guys have incredibly high poise. I forgot about that. Ow. It's very important. So the younger brother, this one, I think, he's wearing some sort of like hand Kestis. And he's got, like, that longsword. He's a lot faster than the one wielding the club. The one wielding the club is slower, in general, I think. But that's actually not the case right now. The idea here is that you want to try to get them... You want to try to turn this into a one-on-one fight rather than a two-on-one fight. You will lose the two-on-one fight. I will pretty much guarantee you that. If you can manage to turn it into a one-on-one fight, that is in your interest. Because it allows you to do stuff like backstab them, which you can't do otherwise, because there's a little too much. A little too much. Ow. Okay. It's okay. We're fine. We got this. We take a crack at them. We just have to kill one. Remember, whenever you fight like a tough enemy that like is too like this, especially these dark spirits, you only have to kill one. It makes the fight infinitely easier, and you'll be totally happy with the results. Okay. Don't be afraid to take some minor hits. You can get away with it. It's totally fine. But we're good. Good. Got him. One down. One down, one to go. 3 Estus flasks. First sitting pretty. Ow. Tree got in my way. These guys also drop their weapons, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this guy drops... I don't think he drops his armor. No. But their weapons are very good if you're doing a strength build. Ow. Jesus. Their weapons are very good if you're doing a strength build, because if you're doing a strength build, they're strength weapons, I guess. They're slow, but strength weapons are all slow, for the record. Ow. Come on, get it together, Andre. You can beat this guy. He's not that hard. He's definitely easier than the other brother. You piece of shit. I hate you. Die in a fire. A lot of the time, they also leave themselves exposed by doing those big, long, sweepy combos. Oh, no. You don't get to heal yourself. Don't do that. Good. All right. We defeated the twins. Feels good. But we will... we'll go get the next bonfire and grab grab a rest, and then I think we're going to call it quits for this episode. Calling it a little short. We didn't get to a boss fight on this episode, which kind of sucks. We could go do the Crystal Mage, but unfortunately, I don't think that that'll be in our interest. Down here is like the Poison Swampland. You know, we'll descend and we'll go rest at that bonfire. That'll be fine. Down here is Poison Swampland. This place is kind of a nightmare. We'll get here later. But this is the way to the Abyss Watchers, if you are interested in doing that route. But we're going to be going the other way towards Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, which is actually the wrong way to go, but I'm interested in trying to do the Darkness ending, so we're going to go do the long way first. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow, it helps me out a great deal, and of course with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!